Hey you guys, what's up? Good morning. Welcome to today's video. We're gonna be doing a little get ready with me and chit chat. I actually for once have some like talking points, so it might be semi less rambly than usual. No promises though. I am just using that Bobbi Brown cream shadow to create a base before I set it. And I don't know, I almost rolled it into my project pan just because I do use it often, but there is still a lot of product in here. So I don't know, I think it'd be kind of cool if I finished it by the end of the year. But if I don't, I think it would definitely be like a January empty. I can't pick up my setting shade. I am still using the Tati Aura shade, but I repressed it. I dry repressed it, and I think because it's that like sequiny shade, it's not holding the dry repress very well. So basically it's a powdery mess in the pan, which is fine. I can still use it. I just don't want to like pick it up because it'll be a mess everywhere. But hopefully, I'm filming this on November 3rd. So hopefully by the end of this month or about when this video goes up, maybe this shade will actually be gone, which would be really cool. Cause yeah, I've been definitely focusing on it pretty hard. Over the last like 2 months, so. Sorry, I got an interesting text from a coworker. But yeah, I also have my coffee here, so so the palette we're gonna use today is the pumpkin spice from Toofaced. I almost said the Toofaced. I don't know what I almost just said, but the pumpkin spice palette from Toofaced. I have quite literally been using this all week, you guys. Like, I don't know. And I did hit a pan in it, which is really exciting. I have a huge dip over here, but I have not hit pan in it yet. But yeah, I mean, I feel like these mattes are just so like hard pressed because I have used this palette a lot, but really you can't really tell. Don't even start at you two. I am gonna go in first with this shade Pumpkin Spice here and start building things up. I've actually been doing halo eyes like all week, which is weird because I usually don't really do halo eyes. I think they're pretty. I just don't think the shape is like as flattering on my eye shape as it is other people's. So that's why I don't usually do them, but I was on a kick this week and I did 3 of them. It is freaking wild. But yeah, I think this orange shade is so pretty. Yeah, as I'm filming this, Makeup by Mario just released his Ethereal palette. It looks very pretty. Morgan Turner posted a video and I was glad that I watched it because I don't follow her or I'm not subscribed to her, but someone on IG posted that she did a lot of really great comparisons and to watch because, you know, it might be something that can help like talk you off the ledge, for lack of a better word. And so I watched it and it did because one of the ones she compared it to was the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette, which I absolutely love. And it was like pretty similar. So I was like, okay, you're right. Like well, obviously I already knew I didn't need it, but but it was more like, okay, like, you know, I can dupe it. Like, if you guys are gonna play, go out in the living room. Tate, out in the living room. But knowing I could dupe it with my own collection, like I felt better about passing it up, and I felt like, okay, I'm off the ledge with this palette. We're good. Like, we're in the clear. And then I get on Instagram and I'm watching Rose and Ben, Rose Sayard, if you guys don't watch her. She does like daily tutorials in her stories and I love them. But she used it and I felt like I needed it again. Because just like the topper shades, I have just been talking long enough to finish this eye and come over here and be almost done with this eye. And I wasn't recording. Happy Thursday. So I'm going in with this shade. And what I was saying was, I hope that someone does a comparison with the Patrick Ta palette and the new Makeup by Mario palette. Because even though they're not similar color story wise, I think the toppers and the in the Patrick Ta palette could really be, you know, similar to the ones in the Makeup by Mario palette. Then I think I would feel, you know, better about skipping it as far as like totally have a dupe, you know. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. And I don't know about you guys, but like this time of the year is just like the hardest for me, because it's like, it's almost like brands don't try as hard all year. And then during the holiday season, they're like, oh yeah, look at this beautiful color story and this beautiful packaging. And everything is just so pretty. And maybe it's just me, but that's just, I feel like that kind of. But yeah, I'm still so, I hope that's all that I said. I mean, I don't know, because freaking I wasn't recording because I got up to let out the dogs, and then yeah, I guess I just forgot. Whoops. Be like that sometimes. And I'm still thinking about the Odin's Eye palettes. Oh, so pretty. I do feel like this palette is missing like a brown or orange shimmer. So speaking of Patrick Ta, I'm gonna just pull this one out and get into this. But the Odin's Eye holiday palette, so they already sold out, and right now they're back up for pre-order. And I've really been eyeing the Christmas Eve one. So I might get it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. What sucks is that they are limited edition. So, I mean, I'm worried that after this pre-order, like, they'll be gone. So, I don't know. It's such a hard line, because it's like, I don't want my collection to get out of control again, but I want, like, to try new stuff, but I'm trying to show self-control. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I do have gift cards, so I would be using like a gift card, you know, but still, I have palettes in my collection that need love. I'm gonna clean this up really quick because we pretty obviously have some fallout. Yeah, the one that I mostly have my eye on is the Christmas Eve one, which is the blue one. It's literally so pretty. And like, my thing is, I don't wear like the blue and stuff that often, but it has a lot of other colors in it that I feel like I would wear. But it's like, I'm trying to not do that where I'm, you know, buying palettes and I'm not gonna be in love with all the shades. My friend Dana's doing that, and I was like, that is a really good idea. And yet here I am wanting that palette. Like, I feel like I would use them. They just wouldn't be something that I would use like often. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm gonna go in with this. I have been using something else all week, but I feel like it was looking a little light on me, so I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Pro Filter Foundation, yada, yada, yada. I'm also still on my sponge kick. Who am I? Got a big hair on my face, that's who. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do regarding that. I guess by the time this goes up, you'll probably know, because I will have had to order it by now. Which, like, I don't know, you guys have probably noticed, I do film, my get ready with me's are usually like pre-filmed like rather early. I would say like 2 to 3 weeks like prior, just because that's how it works out. But I'm like, all that will be caught up into real time pretty much like when we get into December, because I just I'm gonna be posting so much content, and it's not gonna be, if you want to play, you need to go out there, and it's not gonna be like enough content to just like have bonus content laying around, because I'm gonna be posting literally like every day. So the content, I'm sure, will go fast. Which, something I'm excited about is my friend Steph and I are actually gonna FaceTime over the weekend, and we're gonna finalize some Hanover purchase details so that those are done and like ready to roll by the time we get into, you know, like the first of the year. And then also she's gonna help me brainstorm some ideas for my, I don't know if I would call it vlogmas, because they're not vlogs, my like 25 plus days of content, because I have a ton of ideas written down. So I'm hoping that she can help me narrow it down, and if she has like any other thoughts that she think would be good, we could talk about those. That way I can, you know, by like the middle of November, I can have a pretty solid layout and start like, you know, pre-filming. Sorry, this video, I feel like I always have to apologize for the video being choppy, but like between the dogs, the text messages, and then my freaking alarm just went off. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Radiant Concealer. I just, you know, what the hell? I don't know. So annoying. Sorry guys, I will do my best to like edit it out, but just some like real life things for you. But spoiler, I did finish my Hourglass concealer, which is why I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury one, which is in my Project Pawn, which is super exciting. I feel like this lighting is making me look like super pale. Oh no, that's not better. I don't know why. I just feel like the lighting looks weird. Maybe it's just all in my head, because it could be, and I feel like that looks too yellow in real life. I don't know. I feel like lighting is like so hard, like one of the hardest parts of this whole gig. Okay, I'm gonna use my All-in-One bronzer because it's getting this so close to being done. When I'm just a little bit in there, it's a little crumbly, so I didn't want to like, you know, pick it all the way up, but it's getting very close to being done, which is super exciting, because then I'm probably not gonna use powdered bronzer again for a long time, because I love creams and I have missed creams because I feel like I've been so dedicated to finishing these. But also it's gonna be so nice to just have this whole freaking product like component out of my collection, because you know it's like that whole like trio thing, so it'll be so nice to just have it gone. And I'm pretty confident that this will be gone by my November project pan update. So woohoo! There we go. Also, have you guys started gift shopping yet for Christmas? As I'm filming this, I have already started to just like get some stuff around, brainstorm ideas, all of that stuff, because I feel like it just sneaks up and it gets here so fast. So I'm trying to be ahead a little bit, kind of, and just like have an idea. We already went over, Luke and I kind of already went over our budget stuff, and like I really, like I told him, I was like, I really just don't want to spend a lot of money this year because, in all honesty, like, you know, we got the Jeep. I had to buy a new washer and dryer. We got a new furnace and air conditioner. Like, we've just had a lot of big purchases this year. So I was like, I don't really want to do like a bunch. Like, I would just kind of want to do like smaller sentimental gifts, like that kind of vibe. So I think that that's what we're leaning for, which is cool because I already have some ideas, and like you'll see those during the 25 days of content. I'm gonna do like a little gift guide portion that I'm really excited about. I'm gonna go back into this Love You a Latte shade, and that's what I'm gonna use on the lower lash line there. I was trying to decide if I wanted to use that or if I wanted to use like a more cool tone brown. This looks nice. I think this just looks nice with my like shirt tone. They tie in really well together. Do I look like a vision of fall? I kind of feel like one, to be honest. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, that's like, we're already starting on that because I just feel like holidays get so crazy and I love to gift give. So I have to be careful. Otherwise, I just end up spending like stupid amounts of money. And then it's like stressful and it's like, well, you did it to yourself. Anybody else like that? Just taking my CoverGirl Ink liner, doing the waterline and the tight line. But yeah, I will say another thing about me like bringing in another palette is like I'm finally comfortable enough in my collection that like I've used everything, so I'm to a place where like I feel okay and not guilty about using this palette for like a week. You know what I mean? And I feel like when I have like new stuff to try and whatever, I don't do that as much because I'm like, oh, I have to use this, I have to try this, like blah, blah, blah. And right now I'm like caught up. So I'm like, I just want to use this and I feel fine doing so, you know? So that's another reason why I'm like, why, Megan, would you bring something else in? We don't know. I am going to go ahead, pop off, do the brows finishing touches, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, here is the finished look. I really love how it came out. I will zoom you in so you can hopefully see the sparkle on that lid. I just love the freaking Patrick Ta toppers for that reason. As you guys could probably see, this palette is pretty dang loved. I'm thinking I will pull her out next. It's kind of been a while. But overall, I think the look is really pretty. I'll probably continue to use this palette tomorrow as well. I've really just been loving reaching for it. I think color story wise, it is so well done and I really do enjoy the formula. I can't even remember honestly what I talked about in this video. I had like talking points and stuff that I was ready to like chat about, and then like with the text messages, the alarm, the dogs being all crazy, I feel like I was all like discombobulated. So I don't even know if I talked about any of that. I don't know if this was a choppy mess or what it's gonna look like. But I tried, and I'm sorry if it's crazy. But that's just kind of how it is here sometimes. But yeah, regardless, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button. Also, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. 60% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel, so shimmy on down there and boop, boop. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!